this mercy thing is something that a couple weeks ago I said we all walk in this undeserved grace. Y'all remember that? Undeserved grace. When God blesses us with anything, it's undeserved. But I didn't talk much about the mercy. And let's just unpack that for a minute, right? Because grace is getting something you don't deserve, right? That's the eternal life. That's the eternal blessings of God, the promise of an inheritance. The promise that one day we'll be standing before Jesus and we'll be made just like Him. It is receiving forgiveness when we didn't deserve it, right? That's grace. But now this mercy thing is kind of the opposite. It's not getting what we do deserve, right? We do deserve the wrath of God. We do deserve the punishment of God. We do deserve eternal separation from God. That's what we really deserve. But God shows His mercy for us in His love. So He doesn't give us the wrath and the punishment. He took that upon Himself through the person of His Son, Jesus Christ. So when we think about Jesus hanging on that cross, I love to paint the picture because I think if we keep it in front of us, we remember. So Jesus is there. He's beaten, unrecognizable. He's now nailed to the cross. He's hanging there, exhausted. He doesn't even look like you wouldn't even recognize Him if you saw Him because He was beaten so bad. Beaten and bloodied. Do you see it? You see Him hanging there? And then, in the midst of all of that, He demonstrates mercy. When He says these words, they're heckling Him, they're cursing Him, they're dividing up His clothes, they're spitting at Him, they're saying, if you're really the Son of God, then come down off that cross. And He looks out in all of His broken body and bloodiness, and He says, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. He was pleading on your behalf and my behalf because we are the hecklers, whether we realize it or not. You know that Jesus in that moment could have called down fire from heaven. He could have still stayed on the cross, but He could have just got tired of those right there. Right? Or he could have made them mute. There's a lot of things He could have done. But mercy ensued. So when we think about how people treat us, people do us wrong, I want you to think about that. How are you doing at showing mercy, not repaying evil for evil?